Hello everyone. Hello dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing well at home. Now it's time for maths lecture. So students, let us begin. In our last lectures, we are done with exercise 6.2 and we have learned 2D shapes. Now today in this lecture, we are going to learn about 3D shapes. We are going to learn about 3D shapes. We had learned that 3D means 3-dimensional. What are those? Length, width and height. And what are the examples of 3D shapes? Cube. This is cube. Cuboid, then sphere, cylinder, sphere, cylinder, then cone. These are the examples of 3D shapes. And prism also. Something like this. So, once again let's revise. This is cylinder, sphere, cuboid, cube, cone and prism. These are the examples of 3D shapes. 3D shapes are the object which are those object which is having 3-dimensional like length, height and width. So let's write about these 3D shapes. So first of all we'll write about cube. The first is cube. We'll write the name and then we will draw the shape. This is cube. Now cube is having 6 flat surface. Have you seen dice when you play Ludo? So dice is having 6 flat surfaces. So dice is the example of cube. It has 6 flat surfaces. Which are equal. Cube is something like square. So all of you write this down. These are the surfaces. This one, this one, this one. These are the flat surfaces of cube. Now the next 3D shape is cuboid. So let's write about cuboid. Okay, so cuboid is also having 6 flat surfaces, but the difference between cube and cuboid is the opposite surfaces are equal. See, this is the example of cuboid. So this surface and this surface, these are equal. This surface and this surface, these two are equal. This surface and this surface, these two are equal. This is a cuboid, and in cube all the surfaces are equal. So let's write about cuboid. So the second shape is cuboid. So cuboid looks like something like this. So this is how cuboid looks like. Now cuboid is also having 6 flat surfaces and the opposite surfaces are equal. It has 6 flat surfaces the opposite surfaces are equal. Okay, so students, now write down about cuboid. Have you seen matchbox? Matchbox is an example of cuboid, or the duster. This duster is also example of cuboid. So write down fast and beautiful handwriting in your classwork copy. Okay students, I hope you are done. Now our next shape is prism. Prism is something, prism might be new for some of you. Have you seen tent? The tent is example of prism. The tent house, have you seen? Something like this tent look like. So this is the example of prism shape. So prism has 5 flat surfaces. Prism is having 5 flat surfaces. So let's write about prism. So students, now write down the word prism. So I hope students you are done with this much. Now our next shape is sphere. All of you have seen ball, football. Have you seen? Yes. So the football is example of prism. Oh sorry, sphere. The fourth shape is sphere. Other shape we learn, those are having flat surfaces. So we will write it has curved surface. So students, write about sphere. Okay, so I hope you are done with the writing this much. Now the next shape is cylinder. The example of cylinder shape is our gas cylinder in the house itself. Okay, so the next shape, fifth shape is cylinder. So let's draw cylinder first. So this is how cylinder looks like. Now the cylinder is having one curved surface. See, this is the curved surface and two flat surfaces. This one and the bottom. These two are the flat surfaces of cylinder and this is the curved surface of cylinder. So we will write that a cylinder is having one curved surface and two flat surfaces which are equal. These two flat surfaces are equal and this is the curved surfaces. So let's write it has one curved surface. It has one curved surface and two equal flat surfaces. So students, write about cylinder. The top and bottom of cylinder, that two are flat surfaces and those two flat surfaces are equal. Okay, so I hope you have written down this much. Now our last 3D shape is cone. Sixth shape is cone. So cone, example of cone shape is your ice cream cone or your birthday cap. So this is how cone looks like. Now cone is having one curved surface and one flat surface. This is the curved surface of cone and the bottom is flat surface of cone. So it has one curved surface and one flat surface. So we are having 6 common 3D shapes: cube, cuboid, prism, sphere, cylinder and cone. So students, note down your beautiful handwriting. So I hope students you have done this much. So let me rub the board. Okay students, so now we are going to learn the concept of roll and slide now. Roll and slide. Okay, so the things or objects or shapes, we can say that the objects which are having flat surface can slide. Slide, do you understand? On slide, you slide in park, the slides are there. So the objects or shapes, those are having flat surfaces, can slide, and the object which are having curved surface can roll. For example, the duster. Duster is having flat surfaces. So if I will push this duster, this will slide. And for example, this chalk. If I will push this chalk, this will roll. So the object which are having curved surface like this chalk will roll, and the objects like duster which are having flat surface will slide. Now, okay, see the cube. Now tell me, the cube will roll or slide? Yes, this will slide. Why? Because it is having flat surface. Now the cuboid. Look at this cuboid. Will it roll or slide? Yes, this one will also slide because this is again having flat surface. Now this prism, will this roll or slide? Yes, this will also slide because this is also having flat surface. Now sphere. Will this roll or slide? Very good. This will roll because it is having curved surface. Now the cylinder. Look at this cylinder. Now will this roll or slide? This will slide because the cylinder is in the position that flat surface is there. So if I will push cylinder, for example this chalk, if I will push this chalk in this manner, so the flat surface is standing, so the flat surface will slide. And if the cylinder is situated like this, now if I will push the cylinder, then this will roll. Now, this cone, will this roll or slide? This will slide because this is the flat surface in the bottom of cone. And if the cone is sitting like this, now this will roll because this is the curved surface now. This is flat surface. So in this position, the cone will slide. But in this position, the cone will roll because this is the curved surface and this is the flat surface. So, excuse me. So I hope the concept of roll and slide is clear to you now, because it is very simple. If the surface is flat, then the object will slide, and if the surface is curved, the object will roll. Okay students, so now we are familiar with 3D objects, and will they roll or slide, we know that too. Okay students, so let's move forward. Let's start exercise 6.3. So all of you write down exercise 6.3. Now the question number 1 is, name the following solid shapes. So write down the question with me. Name the following solid shapes. Okay, so the first one, dice is given there. In first box, dice is there, and we know that dice is a cube. The shape of dice is cube. we will write this is cube. I am writing answer only. You need to write the whole sentence. This is cube. Now the next one is the ball. So we know that the ball is a sphere. So we will write this is a sphere. So once again students, I am writing answers only. You need to write the whole sentence. Now the next one is the birthday cat. We know that the birthday cat is in cone shape. So this is cone. So all of you write down this much. You need to write the whole sentence like this is cube, this is sphere and this is cone, like given in your book. Okay students? First of all, write down the question and then write the answers. Take your time and write properly. I hope you are done this much. So let's move forward. Okay. So there is a can now. The next is a can. So can is in cylindrical shape. So this is cylinder. The next one is a globe. So we know that the globe is a sphere. Once again sphere came, so this is sphere. Now the next one is a tent, and we know that tent is in prism shape. So this is prism. So the fourth one is cylinder, fifth is a sphere and sixth is prism. Draw the shape and write whole sentence. Okay students, I hope you are done this much. So the fun math is your homework that is given on page number 83 just below the exercise 6.3. So fun maths is your homework. Do it by yourself. So students, this is all for today's lecture. We will meet in next lecture. Till then, bye bye students. Stay home, stay safe and keep practicing. Bye bye.